Okay, we are back. Probably for the last time, because at this point, we have all 4 parts of Project Assembly Phase 4 going into the space elevator, and it is slowly filling up. And really, all I'm doing at this point is just speeding up the production of these parts by expanding the production of the intermediate parts. Right now, we're going to be focusing on the aluminum ingots. Ow. Means I need more of this stuff. Probably. So we need to expand the aluminum ingots as well as the copper powder. So what I'm going to need is more of these constructors. That's what we need for the copper powder. And we have all that stuff for the constructors, but I do need some extra parts. Definitely need more cables. What else do I need? Maybe a little bit more plastic. I probably should have done this before I ended the previous play session. Oh well. Just do it now. So we have good enough steel, iron parts are good. We have our concrete. Computers are okay. Maybe there's some plastic in here that we can use. I guess not. Now, one thing I do want to check is the intermediate, parts for the project assembly stuff, like the modular engines and stuff like that. I'll just take 1 stack from here. I'm just operating on the assumption that I have all of these parts ready to go. I should be able to complete it with all the project assembly parts that I have right now. But that's assuming I did the math correctly. I'm pretty sure I did the math correctly, but I don't know. I get the feeling that I didn't. But maybe I'm just being paranoid at this point. The problem is, if I somehow did the math wrong, then I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to restart production, which is going to take things even longer. But I gotta pretty much learn to trust myself. So let's just go. Oh, there was no power there. Yeah, smart plating, smart plating is pretty much done at this point. And then these things, okay, this is the part we need, and we should have enough. Let me just check computers real quick, but because I saw in the supercomputers that we didn't have enough computers being made, so really got to check this. So it's probably just in this production line here. We do have the resources for everything. Maybe we do need to overclock it. You know what? Here you go. Have an overclock. I probably should find more slugs. But anyway. Let's just get this going right now. We need to work on our aluminum and our copper powder. So I'm definitely gonna need to get some more slugs, and I'm gonna replace this pipeline in this play session because, yeah, it's annoying. But I want to increase that production first, because I think that's the only thing we need to increase at this point is just the aluminum ingots and the copper powder. We should be good with everything else. And then the stator production, we already increased that, so we should be getting more motors. Unless I disable production of... I feel like I should turn around Check that. Should I turn around? Oh god. I'm being indecisive now. Well. Okay, I think we're good on this area over here. Feel like I should turn around. You know what? Yes, let's turn around. Like, I really should have checked the motors because I disabled a lot of stuff, a lot of production back there. I might have disabled motors, so I really need those turned back on. Like, I should have enough stators to fuel it at this point in time, but sorry, people. It's like my mind is all over the place, but the one thing at the top of my mind is just the aluminum and the copper powder. But I really gotta make sure that we address the bottlenecks over here first. Especially when it's like right here. Like the bottlenecks I need to address like far out on the map. Like this area over here, like I need to address that too, but do this now before we go too far away. Because otherwise, we're just going to take up even more time. Wait a minute, what? No, it's actually the rotors that we're having a problem with. Alright, let's check this out. And we already overclocked this a bunch. It's the screws that we're having trouble with. But we did like overclock one of these things somewhere. Yeah, it's the screw production that's a problem here. Not necessarily. Well, actually, yeah, maybe a little bit on the iron ingots, but just gonna have to deal with this for the time being. Or you know what? How about like I do have a whole bunch of rotors over here. You know what? Let's just stop filling our rotors over here. That way we can just divert them all into like our motor production. If I can find it again. Come on. Yeah, so we'll take this off. And my inventory's full, of course. Now put the rotors here. Just so we can get more motors out, like real quick. I think one more load should do it. And then we'll take back our stuff and then we'll head out to do aluminum. So we're no longer doing rotors. We're no longer storing them, I should say. Oh, I really need to do something about this alien protein. You know what, just get rid of it. Like, I can't be bothered to go all the way over there. Like, I'm already off to a bad start. So, let's just go. What was it, like 10 minutes of just fumbling around in this area? Nah. Let's just go. Alright, so back to what we were doing. We're doing aluminum ingots, and then we're going to go over to the swamp and do more copper powder. Because I do know there's an extra copper node over there. Did I bring explosives? Yeah, I have explosives. Should also go find a few more slugs just so we can overclock stuff. Especially the miners. Like, I want to be overclocking those. Keep in mind, I can always build more constructors as long as I have the room. But you can't necessarily, like, build more miners. Especially when there's no nodes around. And it looks to me like I severely underestimated the amount of aluminum ingots that I'm going to be using. Like, I knew we need a lot of it, but I severely, like, underbuilt our production here. I got, like, one area up there, and it's, like, really overclocked. I'm getting a lot of ingots, but it's, like, not as much as I need. That makes sense. I do have a lot of storage for the aluminum sheets and the aluminum casings. It's like at one point before I started using the aluminum casings, like I filled up 6 of the 8 storages that I had. But we definitely need a lot more than that. Oh well, lesson learned. I'm gonna try to implement like something better in the next playthrough. Which is not going to be update 8. I'm going to take a break from Satisfactory. Maybe I'll do update 9 or update 10. I'll definitely be doing 1.0. Like when the game is fully released, I am definitely going to be doing that. Now how much like aluminum do we have? We actually got lots. Alright, so the biggest problem here is the water byproduct. Like, I really have to be flushing these quite often because I have no way of dealing with it effectively. Like, yeah, I have the coal power plants there. In hindsight, probably not as good as I thought because I have like so much power, so it's not like burning it off, well, very quickly. I did read in like forums that a good way to deal with the water byproduct is to use refineries and like make wet concrete and then put the concrete into awesome sink. Problem is, I don't think there's any limestone in this area or really any other materials in this area. Like, do we have at least iron ore? Yeah, the closest limestone is like right over there. Well, I guess I can use this iron ore over here. Like, send the water all the way over here and turn it into iron ingots, turn it into something else, I guess. What about copper? Oh, it's like right over here. So if we like bring the water all the way over there, then maybe. Yeah, the biggest issue right now is just water. But you know what? I can just continue to flush this. And it'll stay fine, I guess. I suppose the biggest bottleneck right now is just the lack of production. Maybe we could like use our excess stuff over here. All right, so let's just get on it. Zoop this over here. And we do have an alternate recipe for aluminum ingot, so I want to take advantage of that. I also read in the forums that it's actually better to just use smelters. Like turn the aluminum scrap into just aluminum ingots without the use of silica. I probably should put it here. And what I want to do is just... Well, let's connect this power first so I can fly here. What I want to do is... like, put all of our overflow into here. Our overflow aluminum scrap into here. Because this is not as efficient. Did I not have the recipe or something? Oh, geez. Or did I screw this up already? Aluminum ingot. No, I didn't have... I never got the recipe. Shit. Okay, so... never mind. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. So, I never got the recipe. I do need to research it. So, I'll just leave this here for now. Let's go work on the copper powder. Oh my god. So I should have been, like, scanning the hard drives this entire time. I think it appeared, like, twice while I was looking for the, like, the cooling device recipe, the alternate recipe for the cooling systems. But I never selected it. Wow. Like, I always thought I had it. Well, anyway, let's go work on copper powder and then we'll deal with that later. Again, my mind is all over the place. Like, it's the last leg of this playthrough. Like, my game needs to be, like, on point at this point. But at the same time, I'm also looking forward to ending this. Because I do have other things to do, and I really just want to end this. Like, it's fun, but... you know, I want to move on to other things. Get back that time, you know? Now, this area has been going great. Like, I believe I got everything balanced here in terms of the water byproduct. Speaking of water byproduct, I really should have, like, for the aluminum over there, I really should have reused the water byproduct just so we don't, like, run into this problem. But it's all balanced out. Like, nothing is being blocked off in terms of, like, water. Like, we're using it constantly. And I don't think we have enough sulfur coming in, but that's okay. As long as the water is not blocking. And it doesn't look like we need that much sulfur anyway. So that's good. That's why it's important to use that buffer over there. And I guess also one of the issues is that I'm using the aluminum from all the way over there, diverting it here to the batteries, so that's taking up a lot of aluminum as it is. But you know, it looks like we're good on batteries. Problem is, our copper production is not that great. And oh, it looks like we didn't overclock this. Alright, let's continue clearing this out. Oh, nice autosave. I can hear the spiders. Where's the spider? There you are, bitch. Oh, there's a blue slug over there. You know, that reminds me, I never picked up a slug that's like over there because of the spiders. So, you know what? Let's go do this. Take on spider over here. Need to clear out these trees anyway. So, where'd that slug go? There you are. Oh, no! Boom! Oh, there's another one! Fuck you! No! Get out of here! Oh. Would you stop moving? I'm just trying to kill you. Alright. So, let's get the slug here. Yeah, let's craft that slug real quick, just so we can overclock it by 50%. Where are you? Now these should be getting filled up. And they are. Let's keep this going. Okay, so there's supposed to be another copper ore node in this direction. Somewhere over there. Like all the way over there. But we did bring a whole bunch of concrete with us, so let's just zoop it in this direction. Might as well add another blueprint right here, right now. Okay, this is going to be a splitter here. You know, let's put a merger here, because what I'm planning to do is like have that stuff over there going into these additional smelters that I'm going to be building later on. I guess we're gonna have to throw this away. And then merge it in this direction. Also help to power this up. Okay, so some additional copper ingot production right off the bat. And we're not even using this area because we just can't saturate this entire thing. At the very least, we got a few extra ingots. Or you know what? We're gonna overclock it one more time anyway, so let's get another section of this. This is what happens when you don't fuck me. This is backwards. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, this is backwards. Now I gotta delete this? Jesus Christ. Wasting even more time. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. This is why you gotta plan things out. Otherwise, you just spend a lot of time just redoing stuff that you didn't need to redo in the first place if you just planned it out correctly. Now, you gotta really be careful. Okay, I can see that this is now the input. Now let's do it. Okay. That merger goes this way. There. And just to confirm, we cannot destroy these big-ass bulb things. Alright, let's continue with these foundations. Just gonna keep building it in this direction. There's another slug there. And wait a minute, did we even get that hard drive over there? I don't see any power lines there. We might not have gotten it. There we go. You be dead. Yeah, I don't think we got this. Oh, that killed him. Okay. It needs a quantum oh, shit. Needs a quantum computer. Probably why I didn't take it. Where is that spider? Like, I can hear you.